After finishing my college, I was struggling what type of habits I need to build to become really successful in my life. Then I just popped on the one book, which is Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. And in this video, we are going to talk about what are the habits, how you can able to develop. So let's pop in. So before going to the habits, I want to tell you one thing about this book. How the author has really researched this material to bring such a valuable information to our life. That is, he researched around like 200 years of books and research material. He found the last 50 years of material alone, which focus lots about the personality things, about social interactions, appearance, and how to manipulate people and how to sell people. These are the things, just along the personality, just talking. But then 150 years of the research material, which talks about the character traits. If you want true success, you have to focus on the character. Once you focus on the character, your personality will emerge from that. It is just like there's a tree is there. You can see in the tree there's a leaves, vegetables, fruits is present in the tree. These vegetables, fruits are all the personality traits actually. If you focus only on the personality traits, it's very difficult for you to have the real success. So instead of that, you have to focus on the roots, which is about the characters like integrity, humility, courage. These type of characters you have to focus on. Once you focus on these characters, it is very easy for you to develop those habits so that at the end of the day, you can be really successful in your life. So, the first habit is be proactive. So, before discussing what is that first habit, that is, I was after finishing my college days, I was thinking of how I can able to build my wealth. So that I was researching lots of finance books. I was learning lots about finance, but I was really struggling about the concepts. Since I'm from the medicine background, it's very difficult for me to research because lots of interest, compound interest, and it is very difficult for me to compound returns. These terms are very difficult for me to really remember and to understand those things. So I just took one exam which is called CFA, which is very difficult exam. Once I got my results, I was failed in that exam. Instead of being in the negative spiral and always thinking about the negative things, since I was failed in my exam, my response was calm, and I was thinking in my mind, anything can be achieved if you keep on persisting it. Now I understand lots of concepts about finance. I know how to build my wealth. So be proactive. It is about taking 100% responsibility for all your feelings. Stephen Covey, he says in his book, reactive people and proactive people. So reactive people, they always blame on the circumstance. For example, like the weather is not good, so you are not going out for a walk or not taking a run or not doing any exercise. They keep on blaming the circumstance that is which is not in their control. But proactive people, they always focus on what is in their control so that they can able to influence those things like attitude, so that they can able to change their response and they can go for their goals and achieve their goals. So the first habit is be proactive. And Stephen Covey says the number one habit you have to develop if you want to have public victory or private victory. This is the first habit you have to follow. Unless you develop this habit, it's very, very difficult for you to have a public victory. So, the second habit is begin with the end in the mind. What does it that really mean? Like, after my college days, I was working really tirelessly to make lots of money so that I can able to build my wealth. I was working so much, like I don't have any time for my family or my with my friends. I was working so hard. At the end of the month, I was making money, but I don't feel fulfilled inside. So what I thought, I took a one paper. I wrote what are my values, what I really value, and what is my mission statement. Why do I live? What is the purpose of life? After writing that, I saw, and the thing I'm working on, it's completely opposite. I value more about sharing and contributing lots of my learnings to share to the people. But I was running behind the money. So Stephen Covey says, like, you should always have begin with the end in the mind. You should focus on the goals and what is the purpose of your life. You should go behind that. You should not be distracted by the outer things, like outer appearance, like what other people are doing. You should not be distracted by that. That is what Stephen Covey says in this book. The second habit is begin with the end in mind. So third habit Stephen Covey says is put first thing first. So what does it mean really? Put first thing first. Like you have a to-do list. Okay? You're doing all the things, but you don't feel the fulfillment in your life. So what Stephen Covey says is instead of doing all the activities in your to-do list, prioritize what is the most important thing in your life. So do the tasks. Once you do the task, like everything will organize in your life. So that is what the put first thing first. Like here a method which all we can follow, which is about measuring the importance and urgencies. The importance in the x-axis and the urgencies in the y-axis. He tells the quadrant 2, which is not urgent but very very important. That it's like health, relationship, career, and money. These things are very important. Instead of wasting your time on Instagram, Facebook, and seeing YouTube, you have to focus on what is very important in your life. That is what put first thing first. So, the first three habits of highly effective people is be proactive. That is taking full responsibility of your feelings, taking 100% responsibility of feelings, and how you respond to the stimulus, how you respond to the event. And second thing is begin with the end in mind. Have a goal so that you won't be able to deviate from your life, so that you can able to reach your goal. That is having the purpose and going towards it. And third thing is prioritizing your life. Put first thing first. So once you do these three habits, you will have the private victory, that is individual victory. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video, and you can subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification to get all the updates about my future videos. And you can follow me at Instagram at Dr.vinoth so that you can get all the updates about my future projects and future videos. Thank you.